Good morning, y'all. Okay, I'm coming at you from a totally different location today. We are on my bed because the video I want to do today is called 10 Things I Can't Live Without. I think this originated on GQ magazine, but where I heard about it first was Michele Wang and EverydayEdits did this video, and they did it as a vlog, and I loved it. So wanted to do this today, and this is just going to be 10 things that I would not want to live without. I could live without them, but I don't want to. And I'm going to jump right into this and show you my 10 things. But before I get started, I'm doing this in collaboration with JenniferLoves. Okay, y'all, JenniferLoves is one of the sweetest, most caring, warmest people I have ever met in my life. She's precious, and we've become friends over on Instagram and had started talking and thought this would be fun to do together. If you've never visited Jennifer, she loves couture handbags, luxury makeup. She loves fashion. So anyway, real excited to be doing this with Jennifer. She is a doll. So anyway, I'm going to get started, and I'm just going to do these in the order that I would use them during the day. And I will tell you the reason I'm on my bed is because my first three I do right here on my bed. First thing in the morning, I start every day with them. And the first one is coffee. Y'all, I have always had a special relationship with coffee from the very first time I ever had it. I love the taste of it, the smell of it, the sound of it percolating in the morning. I love just that first cup of coffee, how it either warms me up or wakes me up. I love decaf, regular, Keurig, Nespresso. I love it all. I don't know why I would even want to get out of bed if I wasn't drinking my coffee. I hear people say I got off of it and I don't miss it. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. I don't even want to try. And it's not even about the caffeine anymore. This is half calf. I do half a scoop of regular, half a scoop of decaf, and I do that because I want to have 2 cups and not feel jittery. So I love my coffee. Then the second thing is my skincare, and I do that on my bed as well. I put it in this little wooden little crate, and I bring it in here to my bed. I've already washed and toned my face, and now I'll do my skincare on my bed. And I've always loved skincare. I've said in other videos, I loved Noxzema and Seabreeze in high school. I can still smell them. They were so fresh, and they made my face feel so fresh. And I just have always loved the skincare. When I sold skincare, I sold Lancome and Elizabeth Arden. I tried every skincare in the place. I tried Clinique, Estee Lauder, Prescriptives. Do y'all remember Prescriptives? I loved it. But I don't know that my skincare has ever been better or more effective. And it just makes me so excited. I would definitely never want to be without it. My second thing that I could not live without, and this is a could not live without, and that is the other thing I'm doing on my bed while I'm doing my skincare, and that is my spiritual materials and my time with God in the morning. If you are not spiritual, I'm going to put a click ahead time, but this has to be in this video because it is at the very top of my could not live without. And I've listed all of my favorite spiritual things currently down below, including my favorite Bible. And I have several versions. This is my favorite. It's the Life Application Study Bible. And this is the NIV version. And at the bottom of it, it's got real good notes on their translation of what those verses up here were saying. And I love this Bible. My dad gave me one of these years ago, and now I have about 5 of them. So I love my Bible. My devotional I'm doing in the morning is Paul David Tripp's New Morning Mercies. And one of you girls told me about this, and I love this devotional. I love it. It goes a little bit deep, but not too theological, but it always gives me a fresh perspective on topics, and I love this so much. And then down at the bottom, it has a verse for deeper study on that topic, and I always go to that verse. And that gives me a little bit of kind of a random study that morning. So I love that. And I'm doing my skincare between everything I read, and I love that. I love doing the skincare and reading something. It's just combining 2 loves, and then add coffee on that. That's 3 loves. And starting my day out so good. So anyway, those are my first 3 things that I would not want to live without. Now I'm going to go put on my makeup, and I will be back to vlog some more. Okay, y'all, my next thing that I would not want to live without would be my makeup. Of course, I have to include makeup. I'm a beauty channel. And I started my beauty channel because I love makeup so much. I love it. I started wanting to wear makeup when I was about 10, started wearing it at 13, and I bet I have not gone without it for more than a handful of days. And I mean literally probably not more than 5 days in my life. Because every morning I get up and that's my joy. If I didn't put it on, I would be missing one of my happiest times. I love coming over here and just surrounding myself with it and just digging into it. And I love being surrounded by all this. But even when I just had all of my makeup in one little bag, I loved everything in that one little bag. And I would take it in here to the bar in my kitchen and put it on every single morning. And I loved everything in that little bag. I love it. I love surrounding myself with it, putting it on. I love the creative part of it. But more than anything, it just makes me feel pulled together and ready for my day. Whatever the day throws at me, I'm ready for it. So anyway, I love my makeup. It just makes me feel good and pulled together and like I can take anything the day throws at me. So I love my makeup. Would not want to live without that. Okay, y'all, my next thing I can't live without or don't want to live without is my headphones, my cordless headphones. And I do use this for music. I'm about to go work out and I've got one in, but I use them all day long for everything. I listen to YouTube videos while I make dinner. I have it on right now while I'm recording. I use it to work out. When I'm going to an appointment, I take them in and listen to phone messages and YouTube videos. I live in these. They are indispensable to me. And my favorite ones are the ones that Ellis for Living told me about. And I love them because they're not expensive and they work great. And people can usually hear me great and the sound is always good. So I live in these. I don't know what I did before them. Every night we watch TV as a family, and a lot of nights I don't like what we're watching because my husband and son have decided what we're watching. So I keep a headphone in and I'm listening to YouTube videos. Yeah, YouTube videos. The whole time we're watching TV. So I love my cordless headphones. And then while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and talk about my next thing because I'm about to go work out, and that is my workout clothes. I will tell y'all, I live in these constantly. When you see me dressed up, I have forced myself out of these. You've seen all of these tops I'm going to show you over and over if you've been with me because they're so comfortable and cute and they look like tops. These are Lululemon and I get them off of Poshmark, usually for a really good deal. Better than I would get off the website for sure. And I just go on Poshmark and I type in high neck Lululemon. I'll tell you these run small. I usually wear like a 2 or a 4 and I wear a 6 in these. Hang on. And I love all of these. I have this same top in yellow and orange. And then I have one similar, and this one is from Lucy. And I don't get my Lucy off of Poshmark. I get this off the Lucy website. That one. And then I have 2 like this. I liked this one so much. And I just wear these all the time. And then my pants. Hold on. I'm going to back up so you can see me. I'm going to go all the way back into the hall. And these go all the way to my ankle. They also have some cute ones that go below the knee, like between the knee and the ankle. And these are by Zella. And I love these. Now, these are an everyday kind of pant that you could wear with sweaters or t-shirts, and they're made to be street clothes. These are not workout. So they don't have as much support as like a Nike or a Champion. But they do have a little bit, and they come up high. You know, they come up high on my waist, and I love these. These are so soft. and cute, and I get compliments on them all the time. So my workout clothes, y'all, I live in this stuff. They're just comfortable and I love them. Definitely would not want to go without them. Okay, y'all, I am about to work out, and that brings me to my next I would not want to live without, and that is definitely my workout stuff. And first of all, I am loving my Peloton. I love my Peloton, but I would say I love having any piece of equipment at my house. The Peloton is what I happen to have, and I love it. I love that it's really sturdy, like a really good sturdy piece of gym equipment. And then it's got tons of classes, it's got ab workouts, it has a ton of stuff. You can pick classes by instructors, music types, length. I usually just do scenic rides, and I usually do about 30 minutes to an hour, 5 times a week, and I love it. My Peloton, it's just a great piece of equipment. And then I love my Les Mills On Demand. Specifically, I do body pump, and that is weight training, and that is the class that I do when I go to the gym. And you can get this on your Roku, your Amazon Fire Stick, a smart TV, and I believe I pay $100 a year for it. So anyway, love my Peloton, love my Les Mills On Demand, and in general, I am passionate about workouts. Okay, the next thing I would not want to live without, well, I started to take you into my bathroom, but the first ones are in here, and that is fragrance. Y'all, fragrance is making me so happy. I've not always been obsessed with it. I've used it off and on, throughout my life, but I've never loved it like I do now. Not only do I not go a day without it, when I wake up in the morning, I usually spray some on. Then in the afternoon, I refresh, and at night, I'll test fragrances or refresh again, or just kind of layer them with complementary fragrances through the day, and I just love it. And then at nighttime, I have sleeping fragrances. And when I am using sleeping fragrance, which is every night now, I really like to use fresh, soft, vanilla, sweet type fragrances. My favorite is this Guerlain Double Vanille, and it's a smoky vanilla. And then I love this Fresh Cream too. And then in here I have all of my daytime fragrances, and these are the ones out that I'm using right now. I have all of my Jean Paul Gaultier out because I use one of those almost every day, at some point during the day. And the Black Opium, I use at some point during the day. I'm telling y'all, I spray literally about 3 or 4 times a day. But these are my daytime, what I'm using, this week. Then I have the Boom Boom Cream and the Body Cream by Satsuma, an orange body cream that I like to layer with fragrances. And then in my closet, hold on, don't judge the closet, I have fragrances that I will get out. And I'll get these out, and they'll go into that basket over there, and those will be what I use for the week. So these are my fragrances I have in backup, and these are the ones that I'm using daily that week, and I love my fragrances. Okay, the next thing I would not want to live without, I'm sitting on my floor, and I'm about to meditate. And meditation is just one of those things that keeps me peaceful, and it empties my mind. A lot of times during the day, I'm just thinking about so many different things, not just the condition of the world, but the condition of, my kids' lives, relationships with friends, relationships with families. What do I want to record? What am I making for dinner? And it's just on and on and on and on, and my brain never stops, and meditation makes it stop. So I really try never to miss it, and it just clears my mind, slows everything down, and refreshes me, and makes my brain feel like it's just had a nice nap or a nice break in the day. And my favorite app to do this with is the Insight Timer. I love Sonic Yogi, and then there's several people I love, some instructors that I'll put down below, and I love doing those instructors to meditate to, but I have just started doing it with silence. And that feels so good. So a lot of times I'll just turn everything off and just have silence. If I don't, I've got Insight Timer on my phone, and I'm doing one of my favorite instructors, which I'll list down below. But meditation is just the most peaceful thing. It just makes me take a break when I don't want to take a break. And it's just really great. I love it, and I don't know how I went without it for so long. Okay, my next couple of things that I can't live without, I'm going to do just sitting here talking to you because they're kind of hard to vlog. First of all, let me just say, when I was down meditating, I was sitting on this yoga blanket. I'm going to link this. I use this all the time. I depend heavily on it. I use this anytime I'm sitting on the floor. I kind of perch up on it and I'll stretch with it. I love my yoga blanket. I use it all the time. Okay, the next thing that I wouldn't want to live without is my kiss nails. Y'all, these have been life-changing, and I wish I had done them so much earlier. I will tell y'all, Ellis for Living has been telling me I need to get on these for about a year and a half, way before quarantine, and I love them. I love not going to the salon. I love just being able to sit here and watch TV and do it. It's just kind of a fun activity to do. I don't consider it a chore. I think it's fun. They always look good. And I just can't say enough about the kiss nails. These were a game changer. The money, the time, the lack of effort that it takes, these are just great. I've just done a whole video on them, and I'm going to link it down below. But I love my kiss nails. And then the last thing that I would not want to live without is my sleep stuff. And there's quite a bit of it. Well, there's 3 or 4 things. The first thing is these MAC earplugs. They're spongy and soft, and they cut out all noise. And I love these. You pinch them down to where they look like that. You pinch them small, and then put them in your ear canal, and then they expand in there and just block out so much noise from the road, from husbands, dogs. These are great, and I love them. Also, to cancel out noise, on my phone, a white noise app. And I have mine set to be brown noise and a fan. And I turn that on full blast every night. I have that on really loud with these in, and I can't hear anything that goes on in the house. So, love my noise canceling sleep aids. I also love my sleeping masks, and I have the kind that have the little, they look like little bras, little strapless bras, because they don't press on my eyes. They shut out all light, and they allow me to get sleep after it's light in the morning. If I haven't had enough sleep, I can go back to sleep with this on. I bet these have increased my sleep by several hours a night with these, because used to, when it would get light outside, I would get excited and, oh, it's time to get up. Now I don't even know. I don't know when the sun comes up because I'm blacked out with this, and then the noise canceling of these. I could sleep for days. And I will tell you, these eye masks, I clean those with Woolite. I clean these in my sink with Woolite. And then the last thing I love for sleeping is the sleep tracker on my phone, Auto Sleep. I get up in the morning, it's the first thing I do. I check my Auto Sleep. Did I have enough sleep? Nope, I'm going back to sleep. And I will tell you, the Auto Sleep app has made me realize that just because I've been in bed for 9 hours or 10 hours, that doesn't mean I've had enough sleep. Sometimes I've only gotten 6 hours of sleep, even though I've been in bed for 9 or 10 hours. So it makes me stay there till I've had enough sleep. So anyway, I love my sleep app and all of these things. And those are the 10 things that I couldn't live without, or I wouldn't want to live without them. Y'all definitely go over and see Jennifer, see what her 10 things are, tell her I said hey. And I also think we are going to make this a tag video. So I'm going to tag a few people down below. But anybody, please feel free to do this. It was a lot of fun. And let me know if you do it so I can come and watch it. And that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.